have 3 new subscribers
We're
since the
so
last.
close to 20.
So close. So, share with a friend if you like it. If you like it, share it with a friend. But we have
Yes,
hot topics today. Hot.
we do. We're
Um,
in the goss.
yes, starting with the fact that neither me nor my pilot got raptured on any of my flights.
Woo! Victory!
I was like, I'm scared of flying, so I don't really want to be raptured out of the plane. That seems scary. And I also don't want the pilot to be raptured. But I was brought up on in the Left Behind era. So there were rumors of the rapture taking place, and I was flying. It was kind of just like the perfect combination, but nothing happened. I'm here, I'm on the ground.
You're on the ground. And you said, didn't the pilot, like the first one, do like a whole like talk to you kind of moment?
He did
Like
because
he was,
because I
yeah,
told the flight attendants, so the flight attendants were absolute fucking hot girls. When I came
love.
onto the flight to from Nashville to Phoenix, it was a gay man and then this really hot girl, and so I was like, guys, I'm scared.
Help.
I was literally like,
Please help.
I was like, I'm in seat 31B or wherever the hell I was. Which is, I don't know, that's like another thing too. I always prefer to sit in the very back of the plane, but that's where the turbulence is the worst, they say. But I like to be close to the flight attendants because I like to know
Yeah,
what the vibe is back there, you know?
yeah.
Because
Hmm.
that's the true and only accurate vibe check of a plane is what the flight attendants are up to.
Right. And it's like the one thing that you can control. It's
Right.
like where, so it makes sense.
So I'm sitting in the back usually. And if I can't sit in the back, right on the wing. Right on
Mm.
the wing, babe. Because that's supposedly like the center of gravity, whatever. Anyway, I
Hmm.
was like, hey, I'm in 31B and I'm fucking scared. And they were like, oh, thanks for telling us. Thanks for letting us know. We'll check on you. We'll take good care of you. Do you want to talk to the pilot? And I said, yeah, I do.
I sure do.
I have questions for this guy. You know what I mean? So they're like, oh, okay, like just step aside and like, he's in the cockpit, obviously.
Hmm.
Well, one was in the cockpit and one was in the shitter, so I only got to talk to one. But I was like, hey, good morning. Like, are you worried about anything today?
Any fears?
I
Any drinking? Any late night activities?
How do you feel about how this is going to go down today? Like literally what I said. And he was like, I feel really good about this. He was like, I feel very strongly good about this.
That's so good though. That's what you want to
Yeah,
hear.
that's exactly what I wanted to hear. And he was like, like for the first 30 minutes, we're going to be, climbing through like the clouds. There might be a little bumpy. And then, when we land in Phoenix, it's in the mountains, so sometimes it's a few bumps there, but the weather's good. He's like, I'm not worried about anything. And I was like, okay, good,
I
good
love
to
that.
know. Good to know.
Hmm.
He's like, I've checked everything. We've checked this aircraft. It's safe. It wasn't a Boeing either,
Mm.
so that was great. But yeah, it was great. And then um I don't think I did it. I don't think I did it on the Phoenix to Palm Springs flight because I was actually like feeling fine. I was zannied up. I felt fine. And then I did tell them on the way, like from Las Vegas to Nashville, I told them, but those were not hot girls and they did not give a fuck. They were like, okay. And I was like, okay.
They're like, we don't care.
Yeah, but it was like a man. It was a man. So
Mm.
I did say, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So he was like, okay, and I was like, are there any women working on this flight? I remember that now. Are there any women working on this flight? And he was like, yeah, in the back. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to her. So I didn't actually have to like talk
Yeah.
to her. I just like looked at her and I was like, okay, she's in the back, I'm in the back. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's like a big sister energy that they always have.
I love when like the flight attendants are like a little bit older and they're
Mm.
like so sick of this shit. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, it's like nurses. It's like
yes, yes.
yeah.
They're trying to land so they can go smoke a cig, you know?
Hmm.
They want nothing more than for this plane to land and you to get off of it so they can go smoke. And I want that. I I want
Yeah. And they're probably like I mean, I know for a fact they're like sneaking little wine bottles and just buzzing it up, especially if they're older,
they're buzzing it
for
up.
sure.
So yeah, I love an older, obviously female flight attendant. I love a hot girl of a flight attendant.
Yeah.
All the
Hmm.
hot ones, I'm like, yes.
Like the peak of her life, like this is her prime time she's in.
She's
Mhm.
hooking up with anybody she wants to or doesn't want, whatever. She's doing whatever she wants at every stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
And
It's
looking,
always yeah, it's always like it's fun to fantasize about. I love those TikToks when
yeah,
it's like a day in the life with me. Those are so good. Like
I love,
more. We need more flight attendant content.
I love the flight attendants. I also love the pilot. I love the pilots on TikTok because they usually tell you like reasons why you shouldn't be scared and stuff. So that's awesome.
That's nice.
But the gay men flight attendants,
Peak. Totally peak. Perfect.
we are getting off this aircraft. You know,
Hmm.
nothing makes me feel more like I'm gonna get off the aircraft
Hmm.
than
They're
that.
like Superman. Like Clark Kent was definitely gay, for sure.
Well, it's so amazing because they have like the physique of the hot female flight attendant, like they're hot, but
Hmm.
they're also like strong.
Yeah, it's like a gay lifeguard. Like I trust you with my life. Like I know if we have to go in the sea. I used to when I was a kid, because like I flew
Oh, yeah.
unaccompanied minor like my whole life because my parent like that was literally my divorced parents like thing. Like they'd literally walk me like when you're a kid flying by yourself, your parents allowed to walk you all the way to board,
Mhm.
and then the flight attendants take over, and then they just hang out with you until you get off, and then my nana would usually greet me like at the gate, and yeah, I just like I loved it. I felt like if we like did get lost at sea, it would be like so fun. Like we'd get to go down on the slide and like be in the ocean, and like I never even was scared about like I don't know, like I was just
I'm
like
glad you weren't scared. I'm glad
sounds
you
fun.
weren't scared. Yeah, I would.
We
Don't
just
even
went
give
over
me
that
the
manual
idea.
so much like as a kid that I was like totally whatever. If we gotta go in the
See,
ocean.
that is me too. Like when the flight attendants, like when they're giving their speech, I've heard it 6 million times. I'm locked in. Okay, I'm
Hmm.
buckled. I am paying attention to you.
Yeah.
Whatever
I
you,
used to know it by heart. Like I would say it with them because I flew so much as a kid.
whatever you have to tell me, I want to hear it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Mhm.
period. Um, and then the kind of pilot that I like to see, obviously, if it's a woman pilot, I feel good about that.
Oh yeah,
But
safe.
also like a 50-year-old man. I
Hmm.
feel really good with him. I don't feel super great about like a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I always, I'm like, oh, you probably just got out of the Air Force and you're gonna like,
Yeah. Like too old or too young is a little alarming for sure.
right. Yeah, we don't want you to have like a health concern on the flight because that's
Yeah.
a big, massive fear. Like sometimes whenever I'm in my panic attack, like on a plane, I will be like, I think the pilot's in the cockpit, but I think he's, dead.
Yeah. Or like, can you see? Like, can you see what you're doing?
Yeah. 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 And I don't know, I just feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Having just gotten out of the Air Force or the military, like you're greatly experienced. I'm not doubting your experience or your skill. You're so skilled. But just like
Hmm.
I want somebody who's gonna try to like avoid turbulence and who's gonna like
Yeah.
want to have like a smooth ass takeoff and landing. And I feel like when you're like used to to flying those kind of aircraft, you're probably like not giving a fuck. You just
Right.
as long as everybody like arrives alive, you're like, I did it, you know?
Right. Hmm.
Which you're so experienced and you're so skilled, I could never do what you do, and thank you. But yeah, when I'm looking at the pilot, I'm like, I want like a 50-year-old dad,
Hmm.
um, or a woman. Hmm.
Yeah. I agree. I
Hmm.
fully agree with you.
Yeah. And to the people who have like become pilots after they've gotten out of the military, like you are incredible and so badass. And
Shout out you.
you've got so many flight hours and so many different kind of planes and you're great.
Hmm.
But I don't want to ride with you.
I'm sure they get it. They understand. They're
Me,
like,
myself,
hell yeah.
I don't want to ride with you. Unless you've been out for like maybe if you've been out for like and you've been in the commercial world for maybe like 10 years,
Right.
then of course I do. Of course I
It's
do.
really about your look too. Like, if you look more serious and professional, you know? If you look like you're not taking it seriously, then any age, you know, then I don't really want to be
Yeah, we don't want to
in a
be.
car with you in like like in any kind of.
But they have like super strict cutoff on ages for pilots. Like I think they take them
That's
out
true.
of I trust the airlines that they take them out of commission before they fall out of commission.
Right. Well, and I think they do a lot of screenings too
They
to
do.
make sure that their like eyes and ears and
Well, they do.
like, yeah.
Here's one thing that I majorly disagree with the FAA.
Hmm.
I have beef with the FAA because they won't allow their pilots to be on any antidepressants.
That's horrifying.
Hmm.
Because the intrusive thoughts are truly the worst when you're in a
So I'm
moving
like,
vehicle.
okay, so you're gonna let them drink alcohol
Yeah.
and like use other coping mechanisms? I know. I'm like,
Yeah.
Lexapro would be better, actually.
I don't know about you, but my intrusive thoughts are peak when I'm in a vehicle or in a plane. Like, what if I just,
Right. I'm like, okay. I think if they need a little Lexapro, we should certainly allow that.
certainly,
Certainly.
please.
Yeah. But I guess I can see it for the military maybe like a little bit more why they don't want people on like certain medications because if you're like in a war zone, what if you don't have it?
Right.
So I mean, yeah, I can see that like more, but there's really no situation in which a pilot wouldn't be able to like take a Lexapro every day or
Yeah, you can literally like once you're like 40,000 feet in the air, you can like bloop, like Tesla it, and
hmm
you're just like autopilot until you really most of the navigating from what I've heard is like takeoff and
hmm
landing and then
Yes.
turbulence, but like
Yeah.
most of it is like auto when you're up there.
I would I think I think if I was the FAA, I would want more to I would not be as concerned about like antidepressants or treating anxiety and depression as I would want to be like strict about alcohol.
And that's a huge issue with the whole because of their like hours.
Right.
Like a lot
Right.
of them do like and have gotten in trouble. I just saw
Yeah.
a video the other like few weeks ago and it
Mhm.
was like a pilot that was like testing like he was blowing and he was like, "No, I drank like last night, but it's like the flights are so early that like you're still drunk, bro." Like you're still
Okay, well then
drunk.
you need to stop earlier. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, literally. But
Like,
those hours are crazy, like to not
yeah,
be like as strict with alcohol, but then like to be strict about pills and stuff, like it's gotta be all
yeah,
the way around.
yeah. And I mean, I agree with like yeah, I don't think that you should take Valium and then fly the plane. But
Hmm.
you if you have some depression or anxiety, we could treat that like very safely and with something that's like wouldn't alter your alertness, you know?
Right,
Yeah, I have a
totally.
little beef with the FAA about that, but
Yeah, I
they
agree.
don't care what I think. So we flew
Agreed.
to Palm Springs and we had such a good time. And then we went to LA and had such a good
Mhm.
time. And then Luis came and met us. And then me and Luis drove to Vegas to celebrate our first wedding anniversary. And I had the funniest thing happen to me in a Vegas bathroom.
I'm ready.
And I texted you right away, but I wanted to tell you about it on the podcast. So we ate at this restaurant called Netflix Bites. I can't remember what hotel
Cute.
it was in, but it was literally so cute. So it had like Squid Games, Love is Blind, like the decor is all based off
Cute.
of
Oh my God, I would love that. I love that.
it was so cool. And the food was great.
Mm.
But for the like one of the things that you could order was based off of Squid Games, and
Hmm.
it was like it was basically chicken nuggets with like multiple different dipping sauces, like mild, medium, and hot. Okay, so
Okay.
you had to like spin this thing, um, red light, green light,
Oh, fun.
to see like which one you were gonna like use for your dipping sauce. And
Hmm.
like I did it with Luis and whatever. And I got like the hot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat the hot. So I ate the hot. It was hot going down and it was hot coming out. You know what I mean? Like it was on the express route out. So
Yeah.
we eat whatever, we're chill, we're good, we're walking around. Luis stops to play blackjack and he's playing blackjack for, I don't know, 10 minutes. And I was like, I have to find a toilet
You're
now.
like, oh no,
Yeah, you stay right here. I'm gonna go find
I'm
somewhere
good.
to
Hmm.
evacuate my bowels because this is not good.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, like this whole place is in danger, right? So anyway, I find a bathroom and it's huge. Like the bathrooms in these Vegas hotels and casinos are humongous. And I was like, great.
Hmm.
So I went down like about, there's barely anybody in there. I go down about like halfway down like the row of stalls because it's still like pretty far, but that's as far as I can make it. I was gonna go like all the way to the end, but I was like, I gotta go in here. So I go in there, start doing my thing. It's horrendous.
Yeah.
It's very bad. It's sounding bad. It's smelling bad. It's feeling bad. It's bad. And I start to hear this vibrating noise.
Oh
And
no.
I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I don't know what that is, but that's not my business.
Yeah.
And I'm just, sitting there doing my thing. Keeps going. I look beside me on the thing that you throw away your tampons in.
Hmm.
There's a phone. There's a phone on top of it, not mine.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh, fuck. Somebody's gonna come looking for this phone. Like somebody's gonna be searching for this phone
Oh
very soon.
God. Oh
Very.
no.
So I'm like I said, like I came down as far as I could, like kind of trying to isolate myself as
And the
much
universe is like, no, we
as I
found you.
as much as I could. And so I see these feet. I see these feet coming and they're like going in and out of stalls because she can't remember what stall she was in. That's okay.
Right.
And so she goes in like a few stalls that are empty and then she like stops and then she realizes that it's in the one that I'm in. And
Hmm.
so she just stands in front. Like there's like absolutely like no like cracks or anything here. Like you can't like see it all. Like the
Yeah.
boards are great, but like I just see the feet
Hmm.
and they're not leaving. She's gonna wait
Did
for me to come out of here.
did you say anything?
I did
Yeah.
because I could not have her sitting there while what was going on was going on. And then I also
Right.
definitely couldn't like have her come in here when I'm done. Like
Yeah, no, yeah.
no, no way. So I was like, I said, like, are you looking for your phone?
Uh-huh.
And she didn't respond. So I
Oh.
tap the screen and it's like Chinese or something. But she doesn't speak
Oh.
English. So I was like, phone. And she was like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I handed it to her under the door.
Oh, good. Good,
Yeah. And so
good, good,
like she
good.
got, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I was like, get out of here. Like I'm
Yeah.
seriously
Run! Evacuate the dance
like
floor.
it was so bad because like
Of all the
she
stalls too. Oh
she
my
knew what
God.
was going on in there. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
yeah, and she was like waiting for me to come out. I was like, I'm not coming out. I'm not
Oh.
coming out. So
Oh my gosh.
I thought that that was so funny.
No, that's so funny. And out of all the stalls, like of course you have to be in the one where there's a freaking phone. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. And like the language barrier and everything. I was like, oh damn. Okay.
What
Okay.
happens in Vegas, right?
Happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. So while we were there, we got to do a lot of really fun stuff. We went and saw David Copperfield's magic show. Incredible. 10 out of 10 recommend.
So cool.
Went to the Netflix Bites restaurant. That was great, except for
Hmm.
like the aftermath of it, which actually just turned out to be a funny story.
Yeah.
Went to the official Las Vegas Broncos bar, Jake's
Yes.
bar. Yes.
Hmm.
And
You had a time there.
we had a time there. I've never seen Luis so happy in my entire life. I was just so happy that he was so happy. It was like he was, you
Like,
know, some people are about like church.
hmm
That's what it was like. He was like he was at church, like he was with his brethren,
it's
like,
like that childlike wonder, like
mhm.
seeing like a little boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, I loved Jake's Bar and their $4 menu. Incredible.
Love, love
Iconic.
that.
Um, and then also like when we left, we had to take all of our clothes off and air them out outside because we smelled like cigs. We were walking.
Oh, oh, right, because they're like allowed to smoke in there and
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of smoking going on in there. There's been a lot of smoking going on in there for like decades. Um, and then we also went to go see the Blue Man Group, and we'll insert a picture of them here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we got the cheapest. Okay, every time that me and Louise buy tickets to anything, whether that's a
Hmm.
soccer game, a hockey game, a concert, a show, we buy the cheapest tickets for sale,
Hmm.
and then we sit wherever there's empty seats.
That's good advice though for people that want to travel, because a
Yeah.
lot of people like equate it with expensive. So that's good advice.
Yes. Yes. And I mean, obviously we're never going to sit in somebody else's seat ever.
Of course. No, yeah, of course.
But like you can you can sit in some good seats. Like we get
Hmm.
into like 100 level Titan seats
That's good.
for $4 to $10. Um, so we were up in the top row, and I was fine with sitting far away because I did not know what this was actually about. So I was kind of like, I don't really know what this is. So yeah, I'm cool with like sitting far away. Well, this guy comes and he's like, "Hey, like you guys are all the way up here, like is it just you two?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Do you want to move to the front row?"
Well, that's happened to me before.
Did you say yes or no?
I said yes, yeah.
Yeah, we said yes also. We get down there, and because I'm like, okay,
It feels like a prank, right? Like when it happens, you're like, is this a trick? But then it's real.
yeah, I was like, I can do this. These are blue men.
Yeah.
They're blue men. They're a group of blue men. I can do this. So then they like get ready to start the show, and they're like, okay, we're gonna be using like strobe lights and like smoke fog and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like
Wow.
I don't like to be close to strobe lights. Like if I'm like far away, fine. I
Hmm.
don't want to be like there. So
Yeah,
and
like
I was like, I was like, okay. Okay, so I'm like sweating, I'm like grabbing onto Louis and I'm just like sweating. And he's like, "Do you want to go back up there?" And I'm like, "No, we're here. We're here. What? Like I can do this. There's
yeah.
little kids here, and
Hmm.
that's not anxiety, but there's like small children."
Yeah.
So they come out and they look freaky as fuck. Okay, the Blue Man Group is freaky as fuck, and they just come out. They don't talk.
Right. I was gonna say they don't talk,
They're
right? They
mute.
like
They're just
uh-huh.
they just like drum and dance.
They like play instruments,
Yes,
right? Hmm. Like the
yes, exactly.
yeah.
Which is cool, but they also just like
Hmm.
stare a lot. There's a lot of staring going on during the show. And they are in these suits and they don't blink. So I don't know if there's like fake eyeballs in the suits, or I don't know how they see, or I don't know if they just are trained how to not blink for an hour and a half. I don't know what's going on with that. And the suit like covers up their ears, so it's just like they're just eyes. And their eyes are like, like this.
Uh-huh.
They're just blue. And I didn't have a good time there.
You're like, this is what nightmares are made
It
of.
was just too much. It was too much for me. I think it was just like overstimulating. And I think and I was thinking about it and I was like, would I have been better in the back? I think I would have been better in the back, but not I still think I would have been unsettled because they would like shut all the lights off. It'd be like pitch black and they would like start crawling through the audience.
Ew.
Yeah, they were like
Hey.
crawling over like the seats and like and just like staring at people.
Ew.
So I was like, I even if we were up there, I don't know if I would have really liked it.
Ew.
So glad we went and experienced that because now I know what Blue Man Group is. It's
Yeah.
blue men, no blinking, no talking, a lot of staring, and a lot of like
Hmm.
sudden heavy drumming.
Yeah, they were like very popular when we were kids, but again, it's like when you're homeschooled,
Oh,
it's
I had
like
no
a
idea.
whole
I
like
don't know. It's a blue man.
yeah, you're like, what? Did Luis know them? He knew like of them.
He didn't know what exactly it
Yeah.
was, and also we were just sitting in the nosebleeds, so I mean, it was not. I
Yeah.
mean, you can handle a lot from the nosebleeds, right? Like,
Totally, yeah. And you
it's
have more
not.
like control if you want to leave or stay. You're like,
You're not going to be like packed in. There's probably not going to
yeah.
be a lot of other people up there. You're not going to be making like eye contact with the performers.
Usually you're like close to a door, so you don't have to like can
You,
just like dip out
yeah,
whenever
there's
you
like
want.
hair. So they were, which I was totally fine with this, but just to give you an idea of how like fucking weird it is. So they were, the opening thing was that they were drumming with paint. So like this one
Mm.
guy was like drumming and then the other guy was pouring paint while he was drumming. So it was like just spattering paint everywhere. Like I got paint all over.
Did you really?
Yeah, I mean, I
I
don't
wa-
care. Like I literally don't care. That's fine. But like that's the kind of shit we're talking about. It's just like this probably went on for like a solid 5 minutes, just drumming. Like he's pouring paint, he's pouring paint. They're doing like paintings with the paint. I don't know.
Oh my God.
It
See,
wasn't
this is where we're so different with experiences because you like can wait to tell me things. If I was there, I'd be like, bro, I have paint all over me. Like I would be in the moment texting you like, I'm covered in paint right now, sitting in the front seat with these fuck ass staring at me.
I was so scared. I was literally so scared. I'm not joking you. Like
Did
they're
you know? Like, did you like consent to like getting things? Don't you have to like consent when there's like, like water or
no.
like paint?
They
Oh,
make it, I mean, the announcement they make at the beginning, like strobe lights, water, like steam, smoke. I think that, and then I also, yeah, but I mean, it wasn't, I mean, they weren't spraying you with paint. It was accidental.
right.
So I don't know. But there was this one part where they had the camera, like, so every time that they, this is so crazy. Every time that they come and stare, right? Because they're like staring, um, I would literally, like, I would like
Yeah, you're
yeah,
like,
right? And
don't look
like
at me.
lean into
Yeah.
Louise. I was like, please don't look at me. They're like
It's like
asking.
watching a scary movie.
I was like, I'm not here. Don't
Hmm.
involve me in this. And
They
they're
like feed
like
off of that.
at one point, no, they didn't.
Oh, good.
I
That's
think that they're
good.
like trained to know like when somebody doesn't fuck with them, and I did not fuck with them.
Right.
But there was this one guy like they put like a camera in his mouth, and then like it was like up on the big screen.
What? See,
It
we're not the target audience. There's like some people that like this is like their whole thing that they love them, but like we're not the target
That is
audience.
amazing for you. You should definitely buy the cheapest tickets possible and then hopefully get moved to the front row.
You're living someone's
I
dream
am.
right
Oh,
now.
certainly. Yeah.
Certainly you
I
are.
I am.
That's their dream.
I'm living someone's dream, not mine. Um, but
I'm dead.
I felt like bad for Louise because I'm literally like I'm like sweating and I'm like
Like
shaking
scared.
and I'm like terrified and he's like, "Do you
Yeah.
want to leave?" And I'm like, "No, like no," because I didn't want to leave. I was like, "Let's like see
You
this."
wanted to work through it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Let's just like see this through," and like we did, and now. we just know that that wasn't for me, you know? Yeah. So Blue Man
Wow.
Group, fuck the Blue Man Group. I don't want any of that. And
That's
like
crazy.
we will attach pictures and like I don't know, maybe if I can find
Yeah.
a realistic video of
I'll
them.
try to find like somebody's like video, like a
Yeah,
TikTok video.
yeah. I was not taking any pictures or videos of that. I don't want to see that ever again.
Ever. Yeah. God forbid you're like swiping and you see the
I don't
eyes.
want to remember it either.
Oh my God.
Give me anesthesia. Like I don't.
I'm excited to tell Luke because I'm pretty sure he's like fairly familiar with them. Because
Oh, probably. Yeah, I bet. No.
he's like very into drumming too, so he probably
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be like, what? She was scared. No, there, it's like, that's the thing with anxiety too. It's so humiliating to be
Mhm.
so scared of something that like little kids can tolerate.
Yeah.
And you're
But
like,
that's like normal because like sometimes like well, and sometimes when kids are scared, it can like help you too. Be like, it's okay, like
well, the kids weren't scared though.
they weren't scared. They
No.
were they were loving it. Well, and it's also like when it's like your childhood, it's different too. You're so much braver when you're a kid. You have like
True.
way more resilience and
Yeah.
it's not the same.
Yeah. I don't think that like loud, sudden sounds startled me
Hmm.
the way they did. Do you, when you were a kid, like, I don't think they did. I think I could handle it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no. I was like the kind of kid that would like get off the roller coaster and like go back in line and go back in line and go back and now I'm like like it hurts. I'm scared.
Yeah.
And it hasn't
Yeah.
even taken off yet. I'm like, God. Like my muscles are tensing.
No, totally. Totally. Like when we were at Busch Gardens in Orlando in January and I rode like the ice penguin roller coaster
Hmm.
twice and I was like, dude, that's the quota for the year. Like
Yeah, like we're
we're tapped
done.
out. I'm tapped out until 2026. You do
Mm,
whatever the fuck you want. I'm done.
no.
That was your 2025 roller coaster ride with me.
Yeah. Well, and like I think that's where like you and I like meet in the middle because like I feel like when you're a child and if you don't like do enough, but then if you do messes with your psyche, you know? And like me as a kid, I did far too much that a child should do. Like far too much traveling, far too much.
Oh, our connection isn't good. I got disconnected.
Yeah, I could tell you were like completely frozen and then I was like, "Oh no, she's gone."
I wonder if it saved all of that. I don't know. Let's just keep
It
going.
did. It did. I think it did because it said recording stopped and then it said recording started.
We just had a malfunction.
Yeah, I was like, we're having technical difficulties.
Hmm?
I was raising and lowering my hand.
I love
You
that.
see
That's
me
like the
doing
signal.
that?
Okay, but you were talking about how you did too much when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, far too much. Far too much. Just like there was no like structure, stability. Like I never knew what my week was gonna look like. I never knew what the month was gonna look like. I was traveling a lot. My parents were divorced. Like, I mean, I remember there was like one birthday, like that I had like three birthday parties because every different family group like one not saying that that's a bad thing, like I'm very grateful for my
Mhm.
childhood, but it was just like I've talked to my parents about it. It was just like too much on my psyche, and it's definitely where all of my anxiety comes from. And it's why, like, with my stepdaughter, I'm like adamant about her having a really structured routine and like traveling during like the holiday times and like, but always knowing like what her week's gonna look like, what her year's gonna look like. Like,
Totally.
I think. And I think, I mean, you're like a testament to it too. Like, I think that you're meant to have all of these experiences when you're an adult. Like, I think that that should be the time when you're like traveling and doing things. Like, I'm working through a lot of like doing too much as a kid to like get comfortable again
Hmm.
with like doing things as an adult. Yeah, I just like, I'm like, I feel grateful for all the things I got to experience as a kid, but it was just too much,
Hmm.
just far too much. And yeah. And now I'm like learning how to re-regulate my nervous system because of it.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Totally.
Yeah,
That's totally understandable. Also while I was gone, Taylor Swift dropped an album.
she surely
She
did.
surely did, and there's a lot of discourse about it. So, how many of the songs do you think you've listened to?
I think I've listened to like half of the album. I meant to just like let it play. Actually, maybe I'll listen to more. Oh, the only ones I haven't listened to are Honey, The Life of a Showgirl, Father Figure. I think those are the only ones, and I've heard Father Figure's really good. The first one I listened to was Eldest Daughter. I
Uh,
was really excited about that one, and I did really like it.
Okay.
But the one that I think is like the catchiest is actually Romantic.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
that's just like even like I do kind of hate it if it's about Charlie XCX because I really really love her. But like the way that that song is, it's like definitely reminds me of myself with like girl friendships that I've had,
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
just like trolling them. Like it's actually romantic that you're like so obsessed with me and like talking to your boyfriend about like
Hmm. Hmm.
very me coded.
I
Yeah, tell
have
me
a
your.
hard time thinking that that song is about Charlie XCX.
I
I have
hope not.
because
I
okay,
really hope not.
I'm just thinking about Taylor Swift as a person. Like she is so big. Okay, I'm like, who's big enough to have beef with you? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't
Right.
Charlie XCX, I think she's great. I don't think she's on like that caliber.
Right. Well, and like apparently people are saying that it's about Charlie XCX because Charlie made a song talking about how she has been in the industry like the same length, but like never got like the
Mhm.
recognition and like they used to do things together and then apparently that like reference in the song where the boring reference
Mhm.
apparently was like quoted from Charlie. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm still like I don't know if she will confirm it, but like I don't know. I hope that it's not though. I
I
really
don't
do.
I don't know. I have like a gut feeling that it's not, but
Right.
I think it could just be like there's probably so many people who have called her
Hmm.
boring because she's literally into
Hmm.
fucking sourdough bread and, poetry.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I feel like Taylor is so like not on the internet that
Mhm.
like how I was telling you that my least favorite was Wish List and how it got interpreted really wrong. But like the devil's advocate of that is that she's so not on the internet that she could be referencing things from like 2018, 2019, like saying like I'm not savage. Like
Mhm.
that was like, there was King Kylie era and like 2016 and like it was very cutesy to be all like savage
Mhm.
baller like in high school when I was in high school 15 years ago. So it's like, whenever she references things, I think that people have a hard time with being like, is she referencing this because she's just not on the internet or is she referencing this because of her privilege? And I think that's what kind of always gets her in trouble. I mean, she's not in trouble. She didn't do anything wrong. Like, she
Mhm.
always has beef. Whenever she releases an album, people always have these like
Oh,
weird
yeah,
expectations on her.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I think about Taylor Swift having beef with people, okay, I think about Scooter Braun,
God.
and then the guy who was along with Scooter Braun who helped her out when she first started out. I don't remember the name.
Hmm.
Like those guys who basically like, made it so she couldn't buy her masters. So those two men, I think about that.
Right.
I think
Hmm.
about Jake Gyllenhaal, like
Yeah.
was an A-list celebrity. Blake Lively. was an A-list celebrity.
Hmm.
I think, oh, Kim Kardashian and Kanye, A-list celebrities at the time. So I don't know, like I feel like in order to like really classify it as beef with Taylor Swift, I think you've got to be an A-list celebrity. And I don't
Hmm.
consider Charlie XCX an A-list celebrity.
But what about Brat Summer? Okay, not.
I know, but like what's she doing? I mean, like what's she doing now? Like being an A-list celebrity is a lot of
Yeah.
upkeep.
Well, and she did. This is like why some people think that maybe it was a reference to her. She was just on SNL and
Mhm.
she wore a Made in Kansas City shirt.
Oh, okay.
Shady boots. Shady boots.
The thing that would make me believe it the most is that Charlie XCX is married to somebody who's in contact with Maddie Healy, right?
Right, because I think that's what they said. Like, you
Yeah.
told my ex-boyfriend that I'm boring. I think that's what she
Okay.
was.
Okay. So that's really the only thing that I think ties her to it, honestly.
Hmm.
But that could have been anybody, really, because I feel like Taylor Swift has gotten ghosted more than once.
Hmm.
I don't necessarily know if
And
it
also, like, again, to play like devil's advocate for Taylor, like, she's very much like for the girls and like helping their
right.
careers.
Yeah.
Like, she had Sabrina opening for her when Sabrina wasn't. She had, he's not a girl, but she had, oh, what's his name? Ed, the ginger.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. Like, she's very much like for artist rights, and I don't know, I just can't imagine. I can't imagine her like go, especially after the song that Charlie released. Apparently the song that Charlie released was like not a mean song. It was talking about like, I wish I had this and I wish that, like, so I can't imagine like
Well, what
Taylor.
about that song? What if that song is, well, first of all, what if that song is about maybe no one?
Right.
What if it's about Blake Lively?
True. True. It
Don't
could
you think
be.
it could be? I think it could
Hmm.
be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just not getting Charlie XCX vibes. I think that Taylor Swift and Blake Lively have had a um falling out. I do.
Yeah.
I
And
do.
I mean, she's had quite a few falling outs with like some pretty high profile girlfriends
Yes.
that it could be about, like, quite
Yeah.
a few.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's Charlie XCX.
I
But
don't want it to be.
so your favorite so far is what? What
Actually, romantic or eldest daughter are
okay.
like my top two for
And
sure.
not favorite is wish list.
Yeah, just kind of cringe. What's
Okay.
yours? Tell me.
Well, I have listened to the whole album multiple times.
Yes. I'm bad.
But the reason why I've listened to it so many times is because it's only 42 minutes long. And
Quite short.
the flight from Vegas to Nashville was 3 hours. So I
Right.
do it,
Hmm.
4 times
It
there.
is fun to do that on a plane, like listen to the same like album over and over again.
Mhm. I'm trying. Okay, so it's hard. I really love Opalite.
Yes, that's a good one.
Opalite, very catchy, very lighthearted, very I'm happy. I'm happy now. Let's think. I need to look at the song list.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I did like The Fate of Ophelia. I think that's like her the song of
The
the album.
sequel. Hmm.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Oh, I like Life of a Showgirl. I do.
Featuring Sabrina
Yep.
Carpenter.
I love her and I love them together.
I
Um,
want to wear Sabrina Carpenter's like whole wardrobe. Her and Jess, is it Jessie? What's the one that sings Loose Lips, Red Drink, and what is that? In the
what?
band. What is that song called? Is her name Jessie? Jessie.
Jesse Murph. Blue Strips.
Yes, thank
Jesse
you.
Murph.
See, you knew what I was saying.
Yeah, I did after a minute. Okay, I love The Fate of Ophelia. I love Elizabeth Taylor. I love Opalite. Father Figure, yes. Eldest Daughter, I don't think I've listened to that one as much. Ruin the Friendship. Not my fave. Don't hate it. Don't love it. Actually Romantic. Don't hate it. Don't love it. Wish List. I do like Wish List actually.
Mm,
Would. I like Would. Canceled. Don't care one way or the other. Honey. I like it. Life of a Showgirl. I like it. I think probably right now, if I have to pick one favorite song off the album, I'm gonna have to go Opalite.
okay.
And
What's your least?
I would have to go. So, like I said, eldest daughter, haven't listened to too much, but I guess I would have to say Canceled if I had to pick a least favorite.
Okay,
Canceled.
fair.
And I think Canceled is about Brittany Mahomes.
Ooh, tea.
I do. Yeah, because how everybody like says she's MAGA and stuff, which I mean, maybe she is, I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, if she is, Taylor doesn't give a shit. So I think I don't know.
right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's what I have to say. But this is one album. I don't feel like all of her albums are like this, but I feel like this one is like this, where I feel like week by week your favorite song could change.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It definitely feels very like fillery in my opinion. Like Midnight was just such a good album.
it's not okay, yeah. So it's not as deep.
Yeah.
She's not in pain right now.
Right. Yeah, man, she can write a sad song. And even if I'm in a good mood, I love a sad song.
Yeah, but like there's not literally anything going on sad in her life right now. And she's even
Yeah,
said
no.
like in all the interviews and stuff that she's been on like kind of the press tour, mini tour, I guess you could say, is that like this is the first time in her career that when she wrote and recorded the album and when it's
Mm-hmm.
released, she's in the same place.
Right, right.
Usually when she writes and records, then by the
Hmm.
time that it comes out, she's like in a whole different
Yeah.
verse. But this is the first one where it's like, oh, I felt like this when I wrote it, and I still feel like that today. So
Right. Yeah, it's a tricky thing to navigate because I feel I resonate with Taylor Swift in the fact of like sometimes you are like perceived a lot cooler when you're like off the radar and you're like not doing anything and then like you like show your full hand, your full whatever, and you're a nerd and you're just like you're maybe not even a nerd, but you're like in your own world.
mhm.
And I think when you're at the level, like I can understand like Swifties or fans of hers that are, very in with what's happening in the world right now, being a bit frustrated. And I don't know. I think that like the buildup of the whole album of making it seem like it was going to be maybe something that it wasn't.
I
Like,
don't think it was. I think that she was pretty clear. Like it's gonna be just fun bops.
but she said this is the kind of album I've always wanted to write.
Yeah, I think she's always wanted to be happy, and
Right, I
she
guess.
hasn't been able to be because she's been with fuckboy after fuckboy.
Right.
Now, I mean, I don't know. Like, I can see where people are listening to it. I mean, obviously everybody has the right to their opinion. And do I think it's her best album? I don't. I don't think it's her
Right.
best album. People have the right to their opinion, but I get where people are saying like, oh, it sounds like she's not like stimulated with Travis. And it's like and it goes back to that thing where it's like a stable and happy and healthy relationship can look/feel maybe like boring
Right.
because because there's
And like your own bubble. Like you do become very like it sounds like she's very much like in her
yes.
own world with him. And I think when you are a billionaire, that might be a little triggering for like the whole like country
Course.
that is like suffering.
Of course.
And so yeah, I mean I like Taylor Swift a lot and I'm like a later in life fan of hers from like because Midnight like just again favorite album. But yeah, I am happy for her that she's happy and that she's like living life, but then I also can understand like people's frustrations of like, you know, like But like not every artist is gonna do that. Not every artist is gonna make a like a stance or like take that moment, and that's okay. Like that's like sometimes it is just like, and there are people that are in their season of life that are in like a girly pop season of life that are
Yeah.
doing that and just like don't want to know everything and they want to, but yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, I think what is important to remember is that Taylor Swift is a capitalist.
Hmm.
That is absolutely true.
Hmm.
She's trying to make money. And like in her Miss Americana documentary, she did say a lot about like government in Tennessee and government. Yeah, she did come out and do that. But if she comes out like full this or full that, she loses half of her audience.
Hmm.
And I don't think I mean, I don't think that she's going to do that.
Yeah. Well, and now like
The way that things are so polarized right now, like, I don't
yeah,
see
the way
that.
that things are right now. Well,
Yeah.
and to like I think that like she did at one point like take a stand, and I think that's why people are like kind of confused because but now it's like it is different for her because she's so enmeshed with the NFL, which like Luke always says it like so perfectly, and I don't think it's like any, I mean, it probably is shade in his opinion, but I don't take it as shade. Like nobody truly can ethically get to billionaire status ethically.
Mhm.
Like once you get to that status, like you do have to like step on people to get there.
Mhm.
And once you get in the ties of people that are the owners of Disney and are the owners of the NFL, like you're in like a whole other
See, that's the thing
elite.
too. She's living in a world that we are not. She has no idea actually what we're going through.
No, yeah,
And that's not to her fault. That doesn't make me feel any way about her, but to be completely and fully fair, like if Taylor Swift had to do my job for a day, I think she would pass out.
right, yeah.
Like
Well, just the expectations that are put on to
if she
like
knew like how
celebrities.
hard like if she knew like how hard it is to like get somebody's medications covered by their insurance, like I think she would actually cry.
Hmm.
And then obviously if I had to wear her outfits, I would cry.
Right, yeah.
I have no idea what you're doing in those shoes, you know?
Hmm.
Or I don't know how to play your guitar. I don't know how to I could never fly the way that she does. Like I would rather actually die
Right.
than be
Yeah.
flying as much as she is.
Hmm.
So I think that's important to remember is that like it is very easy in today's world too to get like really parasocial with these people, but I think to just understand, honey, that girl has never clocked in or clocked out of a job. She's
Hmm.
never gone to college. She's
Hmm.
been in this life
Yeah.
her whole life.
Yeah. And we're not like nepotism is not like I'm not saying in a negative way, but she is a nepo baby. Her father was very wealthy. Her father has had ties to big names,
Yeah,
her whole life, you
yeah.
know. But
And
she is aware of her privilege and like if you have a skill and an ability and you know how to like invest, then that's that's the plan of nepotism is to
yeah,
just go up from there. And I mean, some people are born in this life with a fucking gold spoon in their mouth, and it's
I
like,
just thought of like one other thing. I don't want to cut you off though, so finish what
no,
you.
no, 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 that was it.
Um, think about what it would be like to everywhere that you go and everything that you do, people are so fucking happy to see you. That's the world that she lives in.
Yeah.
Like, that is how she lives her life every day, is people like thrilled to
Hmm.
see her. Like, every interaction that she has with someone,
Yeah.
they're just like so.
Hmm. I think it would be kind of scary,
No,
honestly.
I agree. I mean, I think that
Yeah.
there'll be definitely bad parts to it,
Hmm.
but just think about like what that would be like.
Right.
You know, I don't know. It's And then I'm sure that like you have people who feel like meh about you, and I have people who feel meh about me. Nobody feels meh about her. People are either like, I want to live in her skin, or I wish she was dead.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
weird. That's got to be like such a weird way to live.
The weirdest thing too, and again, this is like no shade to her, but she is so like regular to me. And that's like, I mean, not in the way that like I think she's a great like musician and like her abilities, but like she just is so like looks like everybody else. Like I don't know, she's just so
She
regular
does
in
too.
American world, you know,
In
like
her interviews and stuff, because obviously it's like crazy. Like the Eras tour was crazy. That was a crazy schedule.
hmm.
And then the album dropped during the tour, and then obviously like a new relationship and going to Chiefs games, like insane.
Yeah,
Or like this insane schedule. And she's like, okay, yeah, but like when I'm not at events, like when I'm at home, all I do is watch TV and bake bread. And
right.
I believe her.
Hmm.
Like I mean, I think that we just only see her like when she steps out. But if she's only out of the house at the times that we see her, because I
Hmm.
do think we see her every time she's out of the house. I think the paparazzi gets her.
Right.
So if she's only out of the house at those times, like honestly, she does spend a lot of time at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
Very regular.
Yeah, very regular. Yeah. It is like, I don't know. It is interesting though, like how she, like her last documentary, like she did take such a big stance, and then now it is so quiet and like, but you know, maybe that's just because of the people that she's around now.
I think it's I have to think that the polarization has to do a lot with it. I think if I'm not mistaken, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm way off here, but I think during the Miss Americana documentary, when she was being political,
Hmm.
I feel like that was a different time where people could disagree without.
Remember when she's like fighting with her dad, like
Yeah, yeah,
crying and fighting with him?
yes, yeah. But I still think that like it was easier to disagree with people at that point. Now, I I do think there's an aspect of it now where things are so like divided. I would almost bet you that she is scared to be political now because
Hmm.
she's probably scared someone would kill her.
Yeah, it is scary days for sure.
I feel like she's just trying to be happy and get married, honestly.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, I think she still has her values. I do. I
Hmm.
do. I don't think those have changed. Like, why would they change?
And
Um,
they don't just change.
I
Like you
don't think
don't
they would change.
like I would have to hope that there's like a reason that she is quiet or maybe
I
will,
think
you
it could
know.
be because she wants to be a wife and a mom, and if she's like too loud about it, and I mean, as we've seen, like people
Hmm.
who are loud about things, like things do happen to them, their houses
Yeah,
get down, they get shot, like things are not chill right now. So
totally. Yeah. And like honestly, like you do like chill out. Like we've seen her since she was like a teenager publicized, and now she's like in her late 30s. Like
mhm.
she's gonna change, you know. And honestly, she's more like in like the rest of America, she's kind of in her like where we're at when you're in like your 25. But because, you know, Hollywood and New York is so like, oh my God, you're a baby when you're 25. And now
Yes,
she's 36. So now she's like at that age of
yes.
like, and it's her time.
Yeah,
It's her time.
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if if that side of her comes back around in the future.
I'm
But
sure it will once she
I
has kids
I
because things
think
change when you have kids. Like you get like raging, like protective and
for sure, but
yeah.
I think that for right now, like it's a combination of not wanting to ostracize 50% of our audience.
Well, and they're both like at the peaks of their careers. Like, you know, again, they like wealthy people want to stay wealthy, and it's smart to just like shake hands with everybody, like, and get out of there and then retire and say how you really feel.
They,
And hopefully I'm sure she's writing it all down, guys. I'm sure she'll tell us the tea.
I think that she's definitely gonna. I think she's just taking a break from that, and I think me personally, I think that's okay because
Hmm.
if you listen to her last few albums, they're wonderful, amazing. incredible albums.
Yeah.
That girl was ate up.
She
Okay.
really was. Yeah.
She
Midnight was brutal. Like,
was not doing good.
mm-mm.
And
Scary.
another thing to think about is like also basically until the Eras tour started,
Hmm.
she was living in London. She
Yeah.
hasn't been actually like when we're talking about like the political stance, she hasn't been in the States that much.
That's so true.
The last
Probably after that documentary, the last one, she probably left.
yeah, she was actually like not even living here.
Hmm.
And she came back. I mean, I'm sure like I mean, I think her and Joe split like April 23.
Hmm.
Okay. Then Era's tour, Maddie Healy, all that fuck shit. And then literally with Travis in August and Era's
Right.
tour. So, I mean,
Right.
she's been away slash busy.
Yeah. I'm excited about the docu-series.
Me too. Because that's
That's
what,
where I really start. That's where I really fall for her is in her behind the scenes.
and
Like
maybe
I
she says
loved.
something about it there. Who knows?
Yeah. And if she doesn't, like, that's
We
her
have to, yeah,
prerogative. Yeah.
that's her thing. But yeah, I would agree. The Life of a Showgirl, I would absolutely agree. Like, not her best album, but I'm
Hmm.
so glad that she's like doing well right now. She deserves to have a unstimulated, boring era.
Well, and some people just like you more when you're sad. And that's like, honestly, that's like a good lesson for like women. Like, you're gonna see, like, when you do get out of like the shit, people like go against you pretty quickly. They're like, oh, like,
Exactly.
you're like doing well.
Sometimes you even go against yourself. Like that's, in my opinion, that's why we sometimes question our really stable, like really secure relationships because it feels boring, but it's just that you're used to chaos and being unwell. I'm
Mhm.
sure that that was a huge adjustment for her.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I am sure, yeah, that that
Even
was,
probably right now, like, she's like
oh yeah,
having to, she's slowed down exponentially since the
probably,
summer.
probably so weird for her own
Hmm.
house. But okay, speaking of that.
We got to get into our real
We
topic. We
have
did
to
not
get,
expect to spend this much time on Taylor
yeah,
Swift.
we might have to cut it off after the Love is Blind.
Yeah,
But
we do.
Love is Blind season 9, holy shit.
Yeah, that also came out when Hannah was gone. And
I
I started and I was like, Hannah, Hannah, when can you watch this? I need you to watch this right now. Am I being pranked?
it is so bad.
It's
It's
so bad.
so bad. Okay. First, before we talk about the 5 couples that are on, and if you're not caught up, don't listen to this because this is spoiler.
Yeah, spoilers, spoiler, spoiler.
Period.
Leave.
What do you think about Patrick and Casey?
Weird. Dry. Like, I was like, is the chemistry in the room with us? Like, I don't know if he was trying to force it more or if she was trying to force it more. I really enjoyed him with
Anna.
Anna.
Mhm.
Anna. I enjoyed him with Anna. I enjoyed Anna. She was my favorite. And then she left, and I was so lost in the sauce. Like, I was excited for her to be with Patrick or the other blonde guy. And then they both left, and I was like, okay, I'm lost.
I liked Anna.
I
And
liked her a lot. She
I
reminded me of us. Like she was like personality. Everybody was falling in love with her, and I'm like, yeah, this would be me and Hannah. Like everyone would fall in love with us because we're funny.
I liked her a lot. Um, and then I liked Patrick until Kate
Until Casey.
and I was like, yo, I don't even like you anymore.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so I think that Patrick has low self-esteem, and
Hmm.
I think that he was ready and willing to leave with the wrong person versus leaving alone.
Yeah.
How I feel. I think it's whack that she won't give the ring back.
Whack.
Whack.
Hmm.
I also think it's whack for her to try to say that it's not because of what he looks like. I hate it when just say it. Like
Yeah, bro.
we
Like
know
just be
that
honest. Also, like I think I was like, wow, I think he's very handsome. Like,
he's fine. If he would
yeah.
act fine, if he would act right,
Hmm.
he is fine. I even like until Casey, um, I think I don't know. I think Luis was like, "Oh my gosh, like if you were single and you had to go out with one of these guys, like who would it be?" And I was like, "I think Patrick."
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had, I mean, you know, pew pew to my
Yeah.
head.
Mm-hmm.
It would have to be pew pew to my head, but him.
Yeah. Like being, well, like, I don't know. I don't know how to word this. Like, I feel like Denver is a predominantly white area, and
Oh,
I feel like Patrick, like, felt like he had to erase a lot of himself
I don't like
to,
that.
and I didn't like that. That was really frustrating. And I, like, my mom was white, but my dad was born and raised in Jamaica and is Arabic, and like I'm first gen on his side, born in America. And like I resonated in that aspect of where I felt like I really had, I mean, that's probably why I'm so into pop culture now, but I felt like I had to really like, like American Girl doll myself, like to like fit in and like, erase a lot of myself. Like I tried to like dye my hair blonde and straighten it every day. And like, that's what like white girls do, and like wear Hollister and like, and I'd be like, that doesn't fit your body type. Like, you should wear da da da. Like, I never felt like I just resonated a lot with like his and Anna's story of like being in a predominantly white area and being white passing, and then like having to like wash your culture away, And that's like really unfortunate because like they're very like all the other people are very dull, and like your culture would make their
Yeah,
life more interesting. Like
absolutely.
you don't need to like wash yourself down and like
These are positive things. Like yeah,
yeah, it's so cool to be Asian.
so,
It's so cool to be raised in
so
an
cool.
Asian community. Like you have amazing like clothes and food and like such a cool culture and such a kind culture, like such a
Yeah.
giving, loving
Your
culture.
skincare.
Oh
Your,
my God. Yeah. And it's like you only like every Asian person I've ever come into contact with is just like the kindest, most giving, like loving, wanting everybody around them to be good. And like it just that is like something that I see a lot in like Western society, but also like the West Coast, is it is very like whitewashed. And
Mhm.
it's like frustrating. I feel like more like East Coast is more, like
Mhm.
everything kind of, but like I notice that a lot, and I'm just like, I don't know. That was like unfortunate because
Yeah, I wish that they wouldn't have felt that way.
yeah, I
Was
didn't like that they felt that way, and I didn't like that I loved the conversations that they had. I felt like they were real, really real conversations, and I wish she would have left when Anna left. And I like that she said that. Like later on in episode
oh yeah.
9, she
Mhm.
was like, "If you really wanted to marry me, you would have left when I left,
Yes.
but you pursued number two."
He's correct. Yeah, because
Yeah,
that goes back. Like I really do think he would rather leave with the wrong person than with nobody. How did you feel when Casey was doing her dirty talk?
scared. And I didn't like how it became very like, again, how do I word this? It became very like dom and sub. Like he was very like, keep talking. Like it felt like a call, like a dirty phone line where he was giving nothing and she was like trying to give everything and he was like into it, but he was like giving nothing. Like I don't know if it's like his voice, but I was scared. Like I was scared.
So embarrassed. Like I'm like at home on the couch with my husband, like hiding my face. I'm like, girl, what?
Well, and you get this is just like prime example of hot girls getting away with having no personality and being hot. Like prime example.
True,
You
true.
give nothing and people are like, "Oh, she's giving nothing because she's hot." And it's like, "Bro, like get a fucking personality. Lock yourself in your house for a week and find a fucking personality."
Find what's in there.
I'm begging you.
Yeah,
Watch a show, watch a class, take a class. I don't know, like do
yeah,
something.
something.
Like,
Do something. But
ugh.
yeah, they were both absolute no's. Okay, so now we have, okay, first let's talk think about the couples a little bit.
hmm
We'll rate them in. Okay, Megan Jordan.
So far, my favorite. Jordan specifically. Honestly, Jordan could be with any girl, and he's like my favorite guy. He reminds me a lot of Luke,
Mhm.
single dad. I mean, Layla was 5 when I got with Luke, so very similar. Like,
Mhm.
I love his like approach about parenting. It reminds me just a lot of. my husband, so I think that's like, and tatted up, like humble, like funny, like, yeah, that would be somebody that I like could see, obviously.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Favorite. Okay, so they're your favorite couple right now.
Yeah,
They're mine as well,
love
but
that.
I don't think they're getting married. Do you think they're getting married?
I don't think so because I find Megan very weird
Hmm.
in the way that in
Weird.
the way that she is obsessed with his son and thinks that his son is her dad
Yeah.
reincarnated.
That sent me. I was like, that is called a coincidence, my dear.
She
My
can't
God.
even, and then the sister like enabling it,
They won't let it
like
go.
the dream. Remember, he said he would have a son, and I'm like, girl,
They
please.
won't let it go, and it
Can
is
you
so
imagine?
weird.
Can you which Luca is his name?
Yes.
Can you imagine how his mom feels watching this back? Like I would be like, I'm getting restraining order."
Well, hopefully they're not married, and she's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I one thing, look, so there's a lot that I like about Jordan. I like he's just a guy, and I like
Yeah,
that. I
he's
really
just a
like
silly
that.
goose.
I very much hope that they don't like find any deep dirt on him. I really do. I
Right.
think that Megan needs him so bad, and if she would like chill and stop crying
Yeah,
and
everything quick to cry.
crying,
Surprisingly quick to cry. Because she's
stop,
so like so serious, but then quick to cry. Like that's
stop crying,
interesting.
girl, you're fine. So if she would just like let him help her,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think this could be amazing. I don't think she's gonna do that. I think she's gonna just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
He's
Um,
gonna be the one that got away for her though, which is gonna be sad for her.
yes, totally.
S-
Okay.
Like for the rest of her life, she's gonna be looking for Jordan in every man she's with.
And this is so weird for a 33-year-old woman in today's world, but do you think that she looks older than 33? Because I think she looks like she's like 40.
Me too. I thought she was like 42.
And that's so weird for a 33-year-old. Like, I feel like most 33-year-olds today look like they're 27, 28.
That's what happens when you work in blood money of oil and gas.
My God. I'm
You
like,
get aged up.
girl, she doesn't look bad at all. She doesn't
Mm-mm.
look bad at all. But
No,
she
body
doesn't look
tea for sure.
out looking 33. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only person that thought that. Okay. Um,
Also, I just want to double back to them really quick.
yeah.
Like, loaded, fascinating. Like, she's the richest person that's ever been on Love is Blind.
Yeah.
And I love that. A 33-year-old single woman, the
I do
richest
too.
person to ever be on Love is Blind. And Jordan loves it too. He's like, okay, I guess I have. Like, I thought they had a huge fight when they looked at the house in episode 9. They didn't have a fight at all. He was like, all right. I mean, if we gotta live in a six-bedroom house, like I can't afford anything in here, but if you want to do this for me, sure, let's do it.
Me.
Me, literally me. I'm like, "Okay, I'll marry you, Megan."
Yeah, no, for real. So
That's big dick energy when a
he
man is
should,
like that.
yes, when they're like okay with you being more successful than them, absolutely. She should take
Yes.
some of that money though and
Invest in therapy.
figure out why she's so torn up about everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
She's
yeah.
too torn up, honey. Like she's crying too much.
I think dad was probably like the therapist of the family. I
Had to,
thought that's the vibe that I'm getting.
had to
He,
be.
he
Yeah.
was the voice of reason, the cornerstone, the listener, and she needs to find an older male therapist. That's what she needs.
Or she
Hmm.
could just like let Jordan chill her out. Like
Yeah.
let him chill you out because he's like he literally has a type 1 diabetic son and he's like, yo, everything's gonna be okay. You have a 29-year-old with a 5-year-old type 1 diabetic son who's a single dad is telling you that everything's gonna be okay, babe.
Hmm.
You need to listen. He
Yeah.
knows.
And that's why she fell in love with him because he is so like down to earth and so regular. Like just accept like I really do hope that she like leans into the process. But if she does, it's because of Jordan. Like he is the vibes for sure. She
Okay,
could be with anybody.
Annie Nick,
My least hate.
awful.
But I will say I was very impressed with all of his hobbies. I
Mhm.
think he should meet up with Casey and spend a weekend with her and let her find some hobbies because Nick has so many, more than I've ever seen. Like, and I do respect a man with hobbies, but they're homophobic.
I
He's
don't respect.
closeted.
I don't respect him not an ounce of me.
He reminds me so much of my ex-husband. Like I cannot even tell you. Like, and this can stay in because fuck that man. But like, oh my God.
We're not editing this.
No. But literally, that is who I married the first time.
Ew.
Like, oh
Ew.
my God.
Ew.
So like that in the like ugh,
Oh my God.
everything.
When he asked her, like, oh, if we had a kid and they were LGBT, what would we?
Bro, you're LGBTQIA
I'm
plus,
like,
bro.
what are you guys talking about? And she's like, well, I would have to like converse with them and make sure they know like what they're getting into.
Shut up, Annie. You're a hairstylist. You just lost like your whole client base.
Annie,
You're a
what
business owner, Annie.
what are you talking about, Annie? Like, and the fact that she does not know that he is a gay man is insane.
Or what a hairbrush is.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Brush the extensions, please. I'm begging
Her
you.
hair is bad. It's really, Annie, your hair is bad.
She and like they drink, like they be drinking like a lot.
Oh, there was one time that I was on his side instead of hers. Well, I don't like either one of them, to be
Oh, I know when. The
but
night.
when she was like, I don't need you.
That's when I was like, go to bed, Annie. Like, go
Uh,
to bed.
and she wouldn't stop saying it. And like, I feel like in a happy, healthy relationship, that is known but never said.
Hmm.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. In
I feel
that
like
moment, I
no,
was like,
you don't have to say it out loud.
no, never. You never have to say
Ever.
that. And he
But
was
I
like,
do,
I get it. Like it's getting hurtful almost. Like I get
yeah.
it.
But I do feel like I feel like Luke knows that if he passed away or cheated on you and you had to move on, I think that he knows that you would be able to do that. I
Yeah.
think that Luis knows that if he passed away or pissed me off and I had to divorce him, that I would
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah.
We don't have to, I wouldn't
No.
say that with my mouth.
No, literally, yeah. I one time told Luke because we were talking about my friend and her situation and he was like what would you do? And I'd be like, you would leave and you would go across the street to your parents and you could come and see your kids if you want to. And he was like, that made me sad. And I'm like, yeah, well,
It
it
should.
would make me sad too.
We would both be sad, but
Yeah.
we would like, and there's absolutely no part of me that thinks that like if something happens to me or if like I don't know, I lose my mind and I do something bad to Luis and he has to divorce me, like there's just like no part of me that's like, oh no, I don't think he'd survive.
Yeah.
He would survive, like they would
Yeah.
survive. Like that's just duh.
Yeah.
You know? I hated that kept saying that like really it
No,
could
yeah, she reminds me of why like I don't have a lot of girlfriends because like I like especially girlfriends that like drink because like when they and also why guys have always been like you're so different because like am just like no like please stop talking, please go to bed, or if someone's like are you sure you're okay, I will say yes if I am, I will say no if I'm not, or I will say I just need time to like sit with, but I'm never gonna be like well,
that attention seeking
yeah,
behavior.
like I can't like, and this is like where I've always just like even when I was younger, I just got really frustrated with girls that did that. Like I literally have straight up left sleepovers like as a teenager and like asked a guy to like pick me up because I was like, I don't like I'm not doing this. I'm not fighting all night with you in your house. Like it's just ugh. Like I don't ugh.
Absolutely not. But they are an absolutely not. And I do think they're going to get married. Do you think they're going to get married?
Probably because
Yeah.
they're so fuck ass religious. Like, and it's not even real. Like, I'm sorry. You can say, like, talk about like all the things that you want, but when you're so sexually suggestive and then you're like, but we want to raise our children in the faith, right? I'm sorry, your kids are gonna look back at this and talk about you having a chode and how wet it is over there. Like,
You're fornicating. Like
yeah, like,
you're
and then be like,
breaking.
but Jesus,
Okay,
but
well,
like,
you're actively breaking God's laws right now by living together before you're married and fucking before you're married. So I don't want
yeah. And being freak nasty under the guise of we're courting each other. Like, no, you're just being freaks. And just because you say you're a Christian after you say all that other freaky deaky shit doesn't make you better than anybody else, bro. Like,
he's on Grinder after she falls asleep. I know.
100%. And
He
he's
falls,
making fun of her hair.
she falls asleep. He gets on Grinder. Like
Hmm.
you cannot fool me. You cannot
What's
convince
that
me.
sound? What's that noise? What's that ring? I've never heard that ring before. Uh,
Okay, KB Edmond.
Second least.
I love her. I like her.
I like her, but she needs to clock out. She needs to I wrote this yesterday. I need KP to clock out of social work and have a real personal life because she is working on the clock right now.
Yeah, that's on your caseload. Like that is she is his caseworker, right? And his mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know she felt that when his mom came in. You know that KB was like, "I am judging you and I don't give a fuck if you're judging me. You lost your kid 9,000 times to CPS. Like, roast my Instagram, bro. Like, okay. Like,
Right.
don't
When
care."
when his mom started talking to her about that they're gonna go to Ghana together, and she's just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They, first of all, KB is so smart. Okay.
She's
She's
smart.
so smart. And I think, you know what I think I would really like would be KB Jordan.
Oh my God, yeah. And see, this is another issue with Denver. If they were on the East Coast, if this was Love is Blind like Maryland, they would be together. They would.
See, KB Edmond could have been, in my opinion, like fire, 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 because she's a travel social worker. I think that she likes nice things,
Hmm.
not to the extent of Megan. She's not a millionaire. I don't think.
Hmm.
But she likes nice stuff. She's gorgeous. She's like, you know, chill. I mean, like obviously she's chill. Like this man is straight licking floors, hiding in
Hmm.
cabinets, licking her feet. He's doing some weird fucking shit. And she's just
Hmm.
like, okay, okay.
Okay.
You always do that? Okay.
Hmm.
You need me to shut the door for you? Do you need me to shut you in there? You know? And
Hold on, I have to go grab Rhino really quick. 1 second.
okay. Rhino. Mm. Yes. So I think that KB could have like done kind of like what Megan's doing and kind of, like elevating Jordan a little bit,
Hmm.
that would be great. Um, but also just there wouldn't have been so much crying.
Well, and yeah, what was the was it the first season of the couple that's like thrived the most? Who was that? And it's literally a guy that looks like
Bliss and
Jordan.
Zach. Is it Bliss and Zach?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no. Before. Um, it literally the guy looks like Jordan. Hold on. I'll tell you their names. Love is Blind.
but yes, KB, honey, you are not at work right now. And
Yeah, like
but she's playing it so smart because she's got it set up to where she doesn't have to have sex with him.
Lauren and Cameron.
Okay.
They were season 1. Did you watch season 1?
I don't think so.
Oh, you gotta watch season 1 because they are still together. They're having their first child. They literally, I'm not joking, they literally look like KB and Jordan.
Beautiful.
Like they are, and it's exactly that. It's exactly what you're describing. And it's like they would have been perfect. And honestly, this is again a perfect example of just the society that you're living in is just not conducive to your needs. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like,
Mhm. Yeah, no, I would love to see that, but yeah, I think she's playing this really smart. I think she's gonna ride this out. She's gonna get her screen time. She's gonna give us a storyline. She's not gonna be paying Love is Blind any money back. She's
mm-mm.
gonna live in
She's
that.
already doing interviews. Apparently, she slept on the balcony the night that he was like, "I'm nice. I'm a nice guy." She slept on the balcony that night.
I would have been worried about her if she couldn't absolutely whoop his ass. And I know that she could
Absolutely.
take his ass out. And so
Hmm.
that's what makes me and also like her clinical background. But if let's say like Edmund was with let's say like Madison or Allie, I would be literally scared for them
Hmm.
because they don't know what they're in.
Yeah.
KB knows what she's in. There's something wrong with that man.
Yeah. Allie does seem like a low key, like badass though. Like she seems like she could fight.
I know I don't think she could fight as good as
She's from Brazil. Brazilian women are,
No, I know, but
oof,
KB is a social worker, honey. Like
that's true. You have to learn how
he
to like restrain
and a
children.
travel social worker. Like she knows
Truth.
what is going on, you know?
All over, all over the tri-state.
That's my girl. Like that is absolutely
Right.
my girl. And I
Love
think that
KB.
she's doing this
I
the
love
best
you,
that she can.
Calabria. I love that name too, Calabria. That's such a pretty
Yes.
name.
But I'm gonna have to absolutely say they are not getting married. And if they do, then she was under the influence of something.
Uh-huh.
Witchcraft,
Etsy witch.
ketamine. I don't know what. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Utah marriages.
Joe Madison.
But Joe hates Madison, first of all.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, Joe does not like Madison. And honestly, with Madison's like her speaking about her eye condition, I would be running away from a man that I could just tell like doesn't like me. Like, goodbye.
I I would not have tolerated him past the pool party in
Yeah, that
Mexico.
was weird. I was like, is everyone queer and they're just like deeply closeted? Because like what was that? Like he was so flirty with Jordan and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
That was
weirded.
weird. And then how he was acting like he was having a stroke when she went back into the room and she was like, I listen, like I don't know you and I don't know what's wrong with you.
And she was right to
And
feel that
she
way.
was 100% right. Like that was stroke behavior.
Yeah,
Like,
I have a thought, which like this is all like my opinion, I want to say beforehand, because everybody was saying like, oh, it's snow, like Coke.
mhm,
But I think that he probably because I knew I had a family member that if they mix alcohol with pills, they would act just like that. Like just like that. So I have a feeling it's very hard to get snow where they were, but it's not hard to go to a pharmacia
right.
and get like pills. And that was the vibe that I was getting was like a mixture of alcohol and pills.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even, honestly, I didn't even think about it being a mixture. I just thought can't handle alcohol. And
Yeah.
like, really, what was going on in my mind, I was like, okay, this really tells you everything you need to know because this man is saying that he's gonna take care of you when you go blind.
And she's already like tripping and
And
stuff.
already
Like,
having challenges with her vision.
yeah.
Um,
No,
like,
run,
but
Madison.
but this is how he's acting after a pool party with some drinks. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. He hates her, and
Yeah.
um, she should have
Yeah.
left a long time ago. I feel like they're kind of gonna be like toxic, but I don't think they're gonna get married. What do you think?
No, I mean, they showed in the trailer him like getting in his truck on their wedding day. So I'm assuming that they never make it to the altar.
Okay.
And also, like, his mom was like throwing me off when she just kept saying everything was so awesome, so awesome. It's so awesome. Like, sounded like my toddler. That's his favorite thing to say. So awesome. But I was like, girl, like, this, like, what? Challenge your son. Like, let's do some parenting right now. Let's be like, are you treating this woman well? Like, You have both your baby daddies sitting at the table, Mom. Let's talk to the men. Like, let's
Oh, what I was also wondering, I told Louise, I was like, I wish I could see the texts between Joe's sisters when they saw this shit.
hmm
Like him at the pool party and then him at the
They're probably like together watching it.
rodeo party. I mean, if that was, well, yeah, if that was my brother, I would be like,
If that was my brother, I would not be shocked or surprised, but I would be embarrassed.
yeah, yeah, I don't know
That's probably
why.
how they felt. They're like not shocked or surprised.
But I would just want everybody to know, like, I do not endorse that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on
Joe
that
is,
side.
yeah, no, Joe is one of the people too where girls are already coming forward and just saying that that he's was dating a lot and was not looking for anything seriously.
Is not
And
into marriage.
no,
He is not interested. I don't know where Love is Blind is finding these people, but he's not interested in marriage.
no.
Point blank, period. Okay. Anton Alley.
They're they're exactly what I expect from Love is Blind every time, you know? Like a very dom man and a very like sub girly pop.
Mhm.
And then the shift as soon as I get into the world. And as soon as like when I saw that they both work nights, I was like, "Oh no." Because a woman that works nights and a man that works nights are living in two alternate realities that are not the same at all.
Mhm.
Because a woman is concerned about her safety and getting home and getting rest to get back to work, and a man is gonna go party and go to the strip club right after he
You're
gets off
right.
work, you
You're
know?
right. Yeah. No, you're right.
Like,
Didn't even think
y-
about that.
yeah, no. So that was my, when I, like, at first I thought, oh, like, sweet, maybe the one solid couple. But then when I saw, like, how, like, independent she was, and that was almost like a facade, like the sub kind of thing, like the baby and the little cutesy, like, I'm a little girl. But then, like, she's, like, actually, like, a badass in the real world. I was like, oh, yeah, this is not gonna work at all.
I think it's gonna work.
You think?
I do. I think they're gonna get married.
Oh my
I
God.
think the deal with Anton and Allie is the same kind of trend that we saw with Taylor and Daniel and Garrett and Taylor. And then
Mm,
who was before Garrett and Taylor? Oh, Amy and Johnny. But Amy and John, no, Amy and Johnny don't qualify for this. Okay. But with Garrett and Taylor, they only had like these minor fake-ish issues.
okay, okay,
So,
okay.
like
I can
Garrett
see
and
that.
Taylor had where she got a little bit upset about, I think, some Instagram following or
Mm-hmm.
some communication, like light communication with exes. It was really, honestly, it was like champagne problems.
Mm,
Okay, but the show brought it out.
mm-hmm.
They were, yeah, they were also like each other's only connection. Like the
Mm-hmm.
people who are each other's only connection tend to get married.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I I can see Anton realizing what he has because like she is like the baddest of them all, you know, like she is like gorge, will be gorge, like she will be a baddie when she's 60, 78, you know what I mean? Like she's a baddie. And like even if you move to Miami, you're not gonna find another one that's like her. So I could see him like chilling the fuck out so he doesn't like lose something like that. But if he doesn't chill the fuck out, I think she will leave.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I completely agree. I completely agree with that. But then, like Taylor and Daniel, remember there was that weird moment after they met, and she was like, he was following me on Instagram. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it was
Mm-hmm.
like, no. And she like had this app that showed who had followed and unfollowed her, and it
Mm-hmm.
like turned out that he
Yeah.
hadn't. But it's
But
just
he had the major shift of like, oh my God, I have a baddie and like fully obsessed with her. So Anton like has to do that shift of like
yeah, but
full
I just think
obsessed.
that like the people that get married and are really truly like connected, I think that the show has to make up, not make up, but like magnetize these like little things. Like these
Right.
little things where like Anton's been going to the strip club before he started dating her. Like
Right. Yeah.
cares what your who cares what your significant other did before they met you, before they knew you existed? Who cares? Like
Yeah.
if
But
they're
I
not
think
doing it now.
yeah, I mean, understood Allie's like hesitation because like I have dated guys like that that were like big party boys
Yeah.
and could never stop the partying. Like,
Well, that's why it's important for her to see now. Like if
yeah.
and
Hmm.
I agree with her. And then like how she said like how he drinks every morning when he gets home from work. That's not good.
No.
That is
Yeah.
not good. Not
That's like an alcohol like reliance for
yeah.
sure.
That's
Hmm.
not good. And that's not healthy about her being a nurse. Like she's gonna pick up she picked up on that immediately, of course.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that you have to be a nurse to pick up on that. But
No,
I
yeah.
think she's just
Hmm.
like very like keen on that. And I mean, I do understand where she's saying like, oh, well, if he was just at the strip club, 4 weeks ago, was he really serious about marriage? And I think that it's completely possible for somebody to have been at the strip club 4 weeks ago and be serious about marriage. Like they just like
Right.
they haven't. I mean, you can't expect people to just like sit in a room and wait to find
Right.
a spouse.
Well, yeah. And it's like what I said, like like night workers that are men are very different than night workers that are women, you know? Like,
So, I mean, I think that of course there's like a couple things to tease out and I hope that they do because I do think that they are going to get married. So, I think
yeah,
that
they have the potential.
I
They have the
think
same potential as like Megan and Jordan. If they lock in right now,
Mhm.
they will be solid for sure. They just both have to realize like what they have for sure.
Yeah, so I think Anton and Allie are getting married and I think Annie and Nick are getting married and I don't think the rest of them are getting married. What do you think? Is that yours? Or do you think Megan and Jordan are going to get married?
Yeah, right now I'm gonna say I like this, like us having different opinions. I'm gonna make us have different opinions.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I think Megan and Jordan will get married,
Okay.
Annie and Nick will get married, and the rest won't.
Okay.
Dun-dun.
Okay, I'm so excited to see how this plays out. Okay, then one last thing and then we're going to go.
Yes.
Rate the five men from bottom to top.
Okay, I have my list. So I'm looking. That's what I'm looking over. Okay, Jordan, Anton. Oh God.
It
Means I
gets
have
hard after that.
to.
It gets so hard after that.
Okay, Joe, Edmund, Nick. Yeah, I guess. I guess I have to put I only have to put Joe before Edmund because Joe is just so like socially awkward.
Yeah.
But like Edmund's like the child like I'm trying to think of it of like who I could like picture myself with. So that's what it is. Like Jordan, Anton, Joe, Edmund, Nick.
Okay, I'm not trying to go by like who I would be with. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to go
tell
by
me, tell
like
me.
quality. And I'm going to tell you right now, like it is so hard to pick a bottom, like a bottom of the barrel between Nick, Edmund, and Joe. Like
Agreed,
I
agreed.
really wish they're all at the bottom. I wish that like
Like,
they
yeah.
could tie for that spot because it's hard.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna have to say worst Nick. Nick is the worst.
He's
Okay.
the worst. He's the worst.
He's the absolute worst. And then I'm gonna go Edmund. Edmund is very unstable.
Yeah,
And
I have to say, Edmund and Nick are close bottomers, in my opinion,
oh, I know.
of tolerance,
Oh, I know.
for
Because
sure.
you cannot be getting married to somebody that acts like Edmund and throws tantrums and
No, I don't want anybody popping out of cabinets. That would scare the fuck out of me.
licks floors like
And
that
licks
is
floors.
like that
And
is
says they haven't kissed in so long that they need to kiss the floor. Like, that
that is
scares me.
actually
It's giving like serial killer vibes.
so
Like,
dangerous and gross,
mhm. And so is Nick. Nick is also giving serial killer vibes of
Yeah.
living in the mountains with all his hobbies.
Nick is gonna Nick is gonna give you an STD that he got from a man. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I wear a condom with my ex-husband every single time.
I'm dying. I'm
Period.
dying. But Annie
Hmm.
gets what she gets. You know what I mean? Like she gets what she gets. Okay, so then yeah,
And
I
don't
mean,
throw a
yeah.
fit, Annie. Don't throw a fit because we all fucking told you.
After that it's Joe, but I wish I could rate Joe lower because I don't like Joe at all. But like
He's a
I
dick.
can't, like there's
Yeah.
only one bottom spot here, and
We
it's
didn't really talk a lot about Madison either. Like Madison really she kind of plays into Joe as like,
they're not well. They're like toxic.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Out of all of these people, I would only classify them as toxic.
They remind me of people that like fight at work and then get married and then just fight
Because they
forever.
She's like keeps talking about like how like, oh, the sex is so good. Girl, who cares?
Oh, yes, and we need to say this, just because you have good sex does not mean your man likes you.
Actually, yeah, like who cares? But like that has absolutely nothing at all to do with it. You can have good sex also with your vibrator. Are you gonna
Right.
marry them?
It's also like alarming when a man like is actively like not liking you and then says like, "Oh, I could get you pregnant." Like, scary. Run.
It's
Run.
scary. Run, but don't run into anything, please. Wear your like night vision goggles. Like, yeah, she needs
Oh,
somebody
Dad.
so much. She needs somebody so much better. Like, it's gonna be so much to like handle that condition, and she deserves to find someone that is actually gonna care for her in that
Right.
condition. And like, he is not going to do that.
Wait, let's rate the girls.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but then yeah, Anton, then Jordan. Jordan's my top. Jordan's my top, Nick's my bottom. Okay,
Yes, agreed,
okay, yeah,
agreed.
rate the girls, bottom to top.
Okay. Oh man, this is hard.
Oh, the first
Okay.
one's easy.
Oh, KB. Yeah, of course. KB, Allie, KB. Oh man, Megan and Allie are kind of close for me. Okay, KB, Allie, Megan, Madison, Annie. Yeah.
Okay.
That's about, oh, I guess that is the same. Yeah, it's my same for the boys, the same like couples. I
Well,
rated
no,
them as a couple.
you didn't put Edmund or
Oh no, yeah, I didn't
yeah,
put I put KB
okay.
top. Yeah.
So my bottom is Annie. Ew.
Annie, yeah. Hmm.
Gross. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to do Megan. I don't like how emotional she is. And
Yeah.
I know what you're like, I'm gonna say Madison. Madison is also emotional, but like um
Like realistic.
she's being made to be emotional because of the way Joe is acting. Like
That's valid,
he's
yeah.
acting crazy because he's driving her crazy. Megan is acting overly emotional for what fucking reason, dude?
Yeah. And I have to say, I am like categorizing Megan because of how wealthy she is.
I mean, we love a powerhouse, Megan. We love
We
like
do.
we really
That's why you're getting an upper rank
do, but like stop crying and like
about
stop.
weird things. Weird
Your
things that aren't like cry worthy.
your life is like good, and you have got some good shit going on, and
I'm a crier too, and I'll cry with somebody, but every time she cries, I'm like, I don't feel like I need to cry. Like
yeah.
I don't
Yeah, so I'm saying, okay, Annie's at the bottom, then Megan, then Madison, Allie number two, KB number one.
yeah. I'm excited to see how it ends. We get the ending on Wednesday, right? This Wednesday?
I don't know.
Oh my God, do we?
But yeah, no, I'm really excited to see which one of us is right about our predictions.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
if you have been listening to this whole thing, God bless you, and
God bless.
put your predictions in the comments.
Yes. I think it is this Wednesday.
Okay, cool. I look forward to it.
Oh, okay. Just fucking got spoilers on Google. What the fuck? Hopefully that's not true, but it's fine if it is. Don't Google anything about the
Ah,
finale.
I was actually like the only spoiler that I saw, which I did not get to watch until I don't know, it was like this weekend. Well, the 7th is when I started watching, and it dropped on the 1st. So
Hmm.
like a whole week that I didn't get to watch. And the only spoiler I saw online was Patrick and Casey. And
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
that was the only spoiler. So there's spoilers
Yeah.
are fortunately not running rampant, which is great.
That's true, yeah. And I mean, it seems like, I mean, because some of the drama in like past seasons were like insane, like the hidden kids and stuff like that. So it doesn't seem like
Yeah.
anybody has any like that big of drama, like that much to
Maybe they did
hide
their
kind of
background
thing.
check. Yeah, I mean, like, I
Yeah.
feel like that. Okay, yeah, I will agree with that. Yeah, I think that the drama has been like more like Ed
Relationship,
is
yeah.
acting out, and
Spooky.
Nick is like very open with how he feels about things. So yeah, people are more open with it this season. They're
Hmm.
not.
Yeah, and we love to see that. Be more open and expose yourself to the world, please.
Yeah, let us watch.
Because you're sparing the girls of Denver, the more open you are.
Truly.
Spare
Like
them,
cautionary tale. Like
literally.
imagine being Joe trying to get a girlfriend after this.
Let's hope he never bags a skinny girl ever again.
Ever. Dude,
Calling Madison fat is fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. She's probably what, 6'8"? Like, bro, what?
that's what I was saying. I was like, she is literally like her stomach is flat. What do you mean?
She has like no rolls. Like,
No cellulite, like she's
she's
literally
just
just a girl.
curvy.
What are
She's
you
just
talking about? Like
He's
she's
the
very
reason
fit.
why I have body dysmorphia, like guys like that, because I'm so confused. I'm so confused. You want prepubescent girls is what you're saying, or the
Madison,
look of it.
exactly. Madison is pretty.
She
She's
is like body T,
naturally
gorgeous. Yeah.
naturally pretty. Mhm.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah, you're
Men
pretty.
suck.
Like if you just like get away from Joe, like you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I think the
Maybe
years
get out
pass.
of Denver. Go somewhere where like men love curvy women.
Yeah, I think she's only acting like that because he's so awful. I
Yeah.
don't think she acts like this normally.
No. No, she seemed really like cool, like in the pods for sure.
Yeah,
Some people are just better single. Maybe that's the lesson of Love is Blind.
true that. Okay, well, good
Good
night.
night, everyone. We love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Love you. Bye.
If you like it,
If
your
you like it,
choice.
you better fucking like it. You weirdos.
Bye.
Bye.